really hot out there today, and I am so happy you're here because you're staying cool inside the AC. And we're here to support each other. My name is Elise Lin. I am a sales master. Today I will be your MC. And we also have Tess, sales master. She will be doing our report for the band. We also have a diamond master, Sobo Young. She will be helping out with the photo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yay! So today our schedule is we will talk about, we will, hello? Okay. Okay. So we will do our company motto. We will pray for John Lewis.
CMT.
And we will also have 5 people who volunteer to talk about why they need to be successful in Atomy. Each person will have 3 minutes to do their speech. Then we will have Sharon Rose Master, Ohsook Kwon. She will be talking about Atomy system. And then we'll have a little bit news and then do our Atomy model again. And then that will be the end of our study today. So let's do our company motto. Okay, company motto ready?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Cherish the spirit.
Create the vision.
Follow the faith.
Serving humility.
Awesome.
Okay, we're very sad to hear about our beloved Atomy member, John Lewis. He was in a car accident and passed away Friday night. And we will have a funeral for him Sunday, 10 a.m. So I would like to invite you all to do a prayer for John. Just let's be in silence for 30 seconds and just in your own way pray that in heaven right now that he is in a Atomy international spirit and he's watching over us. He's celebrating Atomy. So let's be silent for 30 seconds and just pray. Know that he's in a better place. Okay, thank you so much. We know that he's rest in peace. And we pray for his family to be in peace as well and in comfort. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Let me stop sharing. Okay. So my name is Elise Lin, and I am a sales master. I joined Atomy December 2019, and I am very happy to be in the Atomy family. I have just met so many inspiring people and listened to their personal stories, and I am just on fire. I wake up with Atomy, I go to sleep with Atomy, and I just love the whole company culture. And today we get to hear 5 people who are on fire with Atomy as well, and they will share why they need to be successful in Atomy. So first we have Mary Randall. Hi, Mary. Oh, Mary, can you unmute yourself?
Hi, Elise. How are you? These sunglasses, I couldn't see. I thought I was already on the mute. How's everyone doing?
Look good.
Good, thank you.
My name is Mary Randall. I am from Huntsville, Madison, Alabama, and I've been with Atomy since November 2017. And I realized that I have to be successful in Atomy for myself, for my family, for my friends, and for so many more people that I have not even met yet. But because of Atomy and the concept that they have, I will be able to share my honesty, and my energy will flow to them, and they'll receive my excitement, and they'll want to try Atomy as well. I feel that Atomy is a opportunity for anyone to be able to better themselves physically, mentally, and financially. And I've been in a lot of network marketing opportunities, but none like this. The organization, the family that we have here in Huntsville at the Alabama Rocket City Center is so awesome, and the energy permeates from everybody. We haven't been able to have a person-to-person meeting, in-person meeting, but the Zoom meetings are just so awesome until I just feel like I'm a part of something that's going to be around for a long time that cannot ever be erased. I have a wonderful family, and I have wonderful friends just because of Atomy. And I think that everyone needs to have a home-based business, and Atomy is the thing that everybody needs to have. I'm sharing with my friends, I'm sharing with my family. I even share with people that I just meet. I don't try to force it on them, but I just start talking. And in general, it's something that's going on with them. Either they have a child that's having an immunity problem, or they have a child that has something going on with their teeth. And immediately I get excited. I want to just say, here, take the toothpaste, here. You need to try the HemoHim, but I know I have to be calm and I don't want to be forceful. But I know that the opportunity is there, and the timing is just right for everyone because of what's going on with the COVID-19 and the job market. So everyone needs to have a business, and Atomy is the place to be so we all can be successful. And I know one day I will be able to say that back in 2020, I sat with sunglasses on declaring that I was going to be successful in Atomy. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Mary. That was beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next person, we have Michelle Walker. She's the sales master.
Hi,
Michelle?
everybody. My name is Michelle Walker. I'm a member of the ARCC in Huntsville, Alabama, and I'm a sales master. And Mary already talked a lot of the reason that I was trying to share. So the reason why I feel like I need to be successful in Atomy is just one word. I want to share. When Sobo Young first approached me, she shared her own personal experience about the HemoHim and also about the company. Then it got me interested in it, so I started to do some research and do a lot more studies about the company. And our CEO, Dr. Park, and he also has his own personal experience with the HemoHim. It's just because the pastor that he knows and shared the box of the HemoHim with him when he was dying in the hospital. And because of this sharing, he got saved. And then he made a determination that he wanted to share with everybody in the world. And that's how he came up with a company called Atomy. So he has such a big heart, and he wants to share more people in a general platform. So he comes with more other products, not just the HemoHim. So that's why he wants to be able to help people, not just because of the health. It could be make them prettier. It could help them to save some money and the physical and also the wealth. So I really like the concept of sharing. Just like when we go out to see some good sales and good deals, we cannot wait to share with people. Hey, look, so-and-so somewhere, there is such a great sales. Why? Because we want to share the good news. We want to share our excitement with the people that we care, we know. So Atomy, they really carry such a great products and with such a great system. And our company offers the principle, which is the absolute quality with the absolute price. to help all of us being the members to go out to share such a great gospel with everybody that we know, we related, or maybe even someone that we do not know. So if I'm being successful in Atomy, that means I'm very successful in sharing with a lot of the people. And those people are very successfully to share with more and more people. So each time, if I can share even one product with someone that they don't know about Atomy, and if they're even willing to buy one box, let's say probiotic, or maybe even toothpaste, and I get so excited, I feel like I'm already successful in Atomy. So one day, if I can be more successful, and I feel like my goal is being reached. Now, how successful, this definition is pretty abstract, it's very personal. But to me, as long as I can bring a person to accept Atomy's products and accept the company, I feel like I'm already successful in Atomy. So as it's built up and bringing to a different level of my success in Atomy. So that's why all of us going so crazy within the company. And like Elise, like Mary, or I know one person just really crazy is Katie. You know, she just cannot keep her mouth shut to just talk about Atomy. So she is just really, really on fire. I don't think she's the only one. I think all of us in this room sharing the same spirit and share the same intention, and it's not all about money. It's just all about sharing the good things with the people that we know. That is what the company spirits that we need to cherish, so that we can create our vision, so that we can follow the faith. Hopefully one day we can help everybody at the corner of this world to know about Atomy, so that I eventually will get rewarded with our physical health and also our wealth. So that's the reason why I feel like I need to be successful in Atomy. Thank you.
Woo! Michelle, that's awesome.
Yeah, thank
Beautiful.
you.
Hey,
Proud of you,
sharing.
Michelle.
Yeah,
Thank
sharing
you.
is
Thank
sharing is
you.
caring, right? I always
is.
tell my kids, sharing is caring. Thank you so much, Michelle Walker.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have Angela Cole, Sales Master. Angela, you're on.
Yes, hi everyone. My name is Angela from MJ Center. I'd like to share my stories why I need to be success with Atomy. Because Atomy gives us great tools to succeed. First, the products are absolute price and it's absolute quality. And the second is the honorable compensation systems they have. And the chairman Park promised to us from the Atomy model, Atomy will not treat human like a tool, but treat them as a vision. Atomy way is to create everyone happy within us. Depends on how to dream of. It will change your life future. I need to create my own life, create how my life will be. I need to create my dream by myself. It will change my future by how I dream of. The future what I have should be in myself. That is follow the faith. I'm a Christian and I learned how to serve people. Basic rules of attitude is to be humble. It's important to be served with humility. I'm 54 years old. Before the COVID-19, I worked very, very hard. I was a workaholic. I worked 4 days in a spa and I worked 2 days to see my private client. I'm an esthetician. I do permanent makeup, and also I'm a lash technician, and I also do nails. So, but COVID-19, it stopped everything. It doesn't matter how much money I made. And it doesn't matter how many years of experience that I have. And it doesn't matter how many clients that my following clients that I have. It really doesn't matter. Everything stopped. My unemployment income, that's all I have. But it wasn't bad at all because every week I don't have to go to work. I still get the money from government, right? And it's a new experience for me because I never get the free money like this. From that, I realized I need to have a income like this, pensionable income, like a resilient income. I have a resilient bills, so many bills, it comes every month, but not income. And my husband, he's 59 years old and he owns the company. But during COVID-19, his business was doing much better because his business is online business and also it's a fulfillment business. So I realized I need to do online business too. Isn't Atomy online business and it's a fulfillment? Yes, it is, right? So Atomy provides us everything that we need to succeed. It's a great business tool and company model that encouraged us by Chairman Park. Online business with no website fee and residual income that we can earn later. So now I need to do my business before, Atomy business before it's too late. I believe Atomy is the one that I can be succeed. And now I'd like to thank you to David Choi and Ohsook Kwon SRM. They are not in my group and they are not in my sponsor, but they always support my group and so many different ways that they are helping us. And also my center leader, Myungja, she lost John Lewis this week. She was very upset about it, but she's a strong lady. She can lead our group again and better for, she's a really great person to be our leader. Thank you very much for sharing my story.
Thank you so much, Angela Cole. Thank you for sharing.
Yes.
Okay, next we have Diamond Master Sobo Young.
Hello, hello. This just hearing hearing other people say why they should succeed and what Atomy means to them. This is just really awesome. You're just listening to Michelle. That was 5 years ago that I stopped by. She owned this restaurant in Madison, and from where I work, Marshall Space Flight Center, it's a good bit of a distance. But following our CEO Park's 8 steps to success, make a list. And I remember those days just making lists very diligently. And Michelle was on my list, and I would just go there to have a lunch. And she's very, very busy, and she would say, "So Paul, I don't have time for this Atomy," but I would just give her toothpaste and whatnot, and I keep visiting her. And that effort that I did, it wasn't convenient, but I did it anyway because I saw that Michelle would be really good at Atomy. And that's how we got connected to Katie. Michelle knew Katie at the time, and that's how she shared Atomy with Katie. And how the contacting the people on your list and just be persistent, that in that sense that paid off. But I met Atomy about 5 years ago. The Mrs. Nash is my sponsor, and the grocery store owner, where I go shop. And she would just, every time I go to their shop, she would tell me this company called Atomy. And when I learned this is a network, I'm sorry, I have a dog's barking behind. I have 2 miniature schnauzers. Okay, so, but anyway, she would tell me about Atomy from South Korea, and she's talking about Carrie, and I'm thinking, she must got it wrong. Why institute like Carrie would get involved with the network marketing company? I thought she lost it. Somehow she didn't get it right, or, but anyway, the bottom line, network marketing company, I said, I'm just not interested. And she kept just, every time I go there, you know, it's on the way home from work, I stop by there and pick up groceries that I needed. And I would just go in, and I remember just trying to avoid her all I can so I don't have to talk to her, she doesn't have to talk to me. And at one point I remember thinking maybe I need to change grocery store because I really didn't want to get involved myself with the network marketing company. And at the time, I was struggling with this tonsillitis, and my ENT doctor told me I needed the surgery. And one day I was checking out, and Mrs. Nash said, "Sopo, you don't look very good," because I wasn't sleeping well because of this pain from infection. And I told her about this surgery, and I'm just scared going through with the surgery. And she told me about her sister who lives in New Jersey, Hong Nim. Hong Nim is here, Diamond Master Hong Nim. She had a problem with carpal tunnel syndrome, and she was facing the surgery, and how Himoim helped her. And that got my attention. And out of desperation, I was thinking, maybe I should give this Himoim a try. Maybe that will help me. So I got a box of Himoim and probiotics. And you know, within less than 3 weeks, it got rid of my infection and I didn't need a surgery. And that's how I met Atomy. That's how I discovered Atomy. And since then, I just never looked back. And I just fell madly in love with the Atomy, and here I am today. And you know, I've been working for corporate companies for decades, and I'm getting close to my retirement years. And then I got that pension plan package, the pension plan amount that I'm getting after working corporate companies for decades, and comparing what I'm receiving from Atomy, just working whenever I can because I have a full-time job. And it's just like it's just amazing, you know, what Atomy income it does for you. So, but anyway, why I should succeed with Atomy? You know, this is a really, really good question. It made me think more closely why I am so passionate about Atomy. I believe what really matters the most in life is how many people I end up helping and make a difference in their lives. And our life-changing products with our company's goal for helping everybody to succeed. And our motto, cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, serve in humility, it all perfectly aligned with my belief. I want to plant Atomy seeds, posting about our company in my social media platforms, connecting, serving, and helping as many people as possible and help my team members to succeed with Atomy. So I am a work in progress, learning new things every day. And with Atomy, there are always things to learn and plenty to grow, plenty room to grow. And I love that part of Atomy. And there are many like-minded people that I can connect and share Atomy with, especially now that our company is expanding across global so fast. This really is an exciting time to be an Atomian. And another reason why I should succeed with Atomy, I want to be financially independent, so I don't have to be burdened to my family, because they will have their own responsibilities to deal with. And leaving behind a legacy income for my family, it's an extra bonus. Knowing that my work for Atomy right now, this will help them later on It gives me a peace of mind at the end of the day, and I am so grateful for Atomy. So this is why I wake up in the morning ready to spread the word about Atomy, and I go to bed at night thinking about my accomplishments for the day. So yes, I should succeed with the Atomy, and I will succeed with the Atomy. It's my passion, and Atomy is my life. Thank you so much for the question.
Oh, thank you, Diamond Master Sobo Young. That was so inspirational. I always love to hear your own personal story,
Thank
how
you.
you got with Atomy. Okay, next we have Ken Xiang, Sales Master. Ken?
Hi, hello everyone. My name is Khan Seeing. I am from Boston, Massachusetts. I've been an Atomy consumer for the last couple of years, and I never get into any heme or probiotic. I've been using toothpaste and toothbrush, and I'm in love with it. Then I introduced a lot of people, but seems like nobody cares. So, and then I said, they don't care, so why bother, right? So one day I met my sponsor. She came to my house and she started to introduce me the human probiotic. So and then I said, okay, I know some two people have been recommended for me to take already, and I've been paying for the last 6 years, but it didn't go away all the pain. So I still have like a 15% pain. And so when she introduced that hero to me in probiotics, so I started to order and I started to take it. And so when I took it, it's about three weeks later, I started to say, wait a minute, no pain here. So I started reduce the pain. So I said to my family, I said, well, it seems like this is not to help me, it's not reduce my pain. So then I said, oh, it must be working. So I kept taking and taking until for 3 months, a little over 3 months now. And I have my mom's take it also, and my husband also. And my mom, she has a bad cough for her whole life already. And it's start to improve her cough. It's not completely going away yet because she's been having her whole life. Like since I noticed it's like cough like 50 years already. And so it's like her cough is start to reduce. So it's kind of slowed down with her cough. So and then I said, okay, that's a good thing too. So then I start to introduce to my family members, my sister, my niece, and my sister started saying it. She said, "Oh, I have no more pain from where her shoulder is that she's been complaining for a while." So it seems like it helped. It helped her. And then she said, "Okay." I told her introduce to your friends, whoever who's in pain, so it helped them. And I really introduced a lot of my friends who are in pain also, and they took me and they called me up and said, "Fine, it's helped. It's improved my pain." So I said, "That's good." And then you can share your problem to others so they can get into antibiotic to stop. And I said, okay, I'm gonna call my friend up. So that's how I keep earning a number and a coin. So one day, it's like in July 1st, I woke up and I went down to the computer, started to add a new number in. So when I see, I said it was switched from agent to a say special agent. So and then I photo it, screenshot it, and to my sponsor to see. I said, "What does that mean, special agent?" So she said, "Oh, you don't know, huh?" And she goes like that. And what kind you don't know? I really don't know anything about that. So she kept explaining to me all that. I said, you need to qualify your about become special agent. You need a 700K. But I'm only 300K, and I had to be a special agent. So then she kept telling me, and then was it we did a Sail Master Challenge, and she told me at the time, maybe you should try to be a Sail Master. I said, how would I do that? So then she said, okay, you need this much point, this much point. You need to ask someone to help you out. I was like, oh, I don't know who to ask. So then I started to ask, and then they helped me. So all of the team helped me to reach right on July 15. So it's just recently. So I just became a Sail Master without even expected that fast, because I've been on it for like 3 months with the Atomy. So and so I'm, I'm so excited that I can share all this experience with everyone. And I try to learn more, and I want to get to involve more, so that way I can be reach to the top in one day. So I encourage everybody, introduce that Atomy to a lot of people more, so that way we can get up there together. So that's how my story. Thank you so much, and so you can earn extra income in the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Khan. Thank you for sharing your experience. Yes, I really love to hear everybody's experience, and I encourage everybody to ask yourself why. Why are you joining? Why did you join Atomy, and why you are so passionate about it? Because this why will really help inspire you and motivate you to go all the way to the top, to the Imperial Master. Thank you so much. And
Thank
one
you.
thing I really enjoy is that our sponsors are also supported, like what Khan said, that the sponsors are just amazing. I really appreciate our sponsors and the Boston Center for helping us out and sharing your wisdom. So next we have our Sharon Rose Master, Ohsook Kwon. Please join us to welcome Sharon Rose Master Ohsook Kwon. Her subject today is Atomy System.
All right, everybody, woohoo! Let's just shout. Let's go, shout. All right, thank you very much, everybody sharing your story, especially 5 people. We have more people want to share why they need to be a success through the Atomy. But we just have like just 5 people, but you can share your story with others. Not this room today, but you can share all the time to your partner, your like a neighborhood, whoever into your system, okay? So everybody welcome. Outside is a 97 degree in Boston. I just stepped out there like an hour ago. I couldn't breathe. So I just shut the door back in again, and on the AC on it, kind of a little cool down. But everybody, I thought everybody today is gonna go to beach because it's too hot outside. So I didn't expect this many people in this room this moment. But I was shocked, wait a minute, they don't go to beach, even if it's hot day? What's the matter? So I just said to myself, but I know, because we like a commitment to ourselves to do this business. I think that's why you guys be here. Okay, let's share my PowerPoint to you guys. All right, so everybody see this one right now, right? Okay, and then like last time, I talk about the Atomy company, what is about the company introduction for 2020. I already talked to you guys at the first time. And then last week, we talked about the Atomy marketing. So you learn about something, but you learn from your center meeting, you learn from the YouTube, you learn from the online seminar, from here, there, you learn that. But you learn a little bit about our class too. So I want to share with you, it's my experience to everybody. So I just wanted to pick up a few people. If I have a question, I'm gonna give you a question, then you guys just unmute and then answer for that. All right. So my name is Ohsook Kwon from the Boston Global Center. I just introduce. I was born for the Atomy. I feel like that way. So just say I am born for the Atomy. because I dream about it. When I wake up, start to think about in the Atomy, and then talk about the Atomy all day, and then go to sleep, think about the Atomy, and then during the nighttime, I dream about the Atomy again. So I just talk and thinking and then dream all 24 hours a day. 7 days a week, maybe 365 days, like you guys. So I just have like a Atomy passion. I call myself, I am an Atomy passion for the Ohsook Kwon SRM method. Nice to meet you all. All right, so I brought in that flower for you guys because you gave up your time to go to a beach. Then you stay here. That's why I'm gonna give everybody in this room, give you one rose. Everybody take it, free.
Thank you.
Free to everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. I love
And
rose.
especially John Lewis.
Nice,
I
nice
think
rose.
about him and then give it to John Lewis too. So everybody took it? Nobody miss it, right? All right,
Yes,
so
we
everybody
did.
got that.
Yes, I got it.
All right, thank you. I'm going to ask you, what is the system? So let me stop the sharing. I'm gonna ask you, what is the system? Think about, not in a general, just for the in a general, not just for, you don't need to talk about the Atomy marketing, Atomy system. You just talk about what is the system?
Sharing system.
What is it?
Sharing system.
Okay, you say, what is the system? Is a sharing system. Okay, anybody?
A system is something that you can step into. Sometimes you can be a part of a system, not even be aware that you are.
All right, and of course.
So system is something that's proven.
Okay.
Proven that it works.
All right, that close the
Or
answer.
doesn't work. Or
All
it doesn't
right.
work, but Atomy is a success system.
Okay,
so
we have that.
Yeah, this a system. When I think of system, I think of some kind of a structure. The structure that it's built for whatever the purpose is, a structure.
All right.
I
All
think
right.
about it is a network. System is a network.
Okay. What about the company? Do they have a system? Any company, do they have a system?
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Right.
I'm a hairdresser, right? So if you want to be a hairdresser, you cannot just go to salon cutting people's hair.
No.
So that's no system. We don't know the system. So what I needed to do is go to school, step by step, learn how to cut the hair. That way I can give a nice haircut to people, make a customer happy. So I think all the business have that system. You have to have that system to success. Without the system, you don't know where you're going.
Yep.
Absolutely. Anybody else? One more person. I'm going to ask, what is the system? What do you think about the system? What do you know
It's a
about
process.
process?
It's a process. Yeah.
That's steps.
Yeah.
Steps.
Self-generating system.
All right. So everybody, whoever give an answer, if we put together, that's the answer. Is that a perfect answer? Right? We put together, if we ever talk about the system, what do you think? What we put in together as a one, like a sentence, that's the system. Okay? So let me go back because I like to share what I'm saying, then you may get more like out of your mindset. All right. So you said it like system everywhere, even hair salon, even hairdresser, they do have their own system. Even company, they do have their own system. I used to work at the post office for 30 years. We have a system. Whenever I go, I punch in, I gotta get in the machine, get going. That's the post office system. Whatever your job for that. So everywhere, every job, every store, wherever you said it, whatever you say, they have their own system. Even country, even the little company, big company, they do have their own system. McDonald's has a McDonald's system. Dunkin' Donuts has a Dunkin' Donuts system. Even church, they do have their own system. What they follow, that's their system, right? All right. So you said it, but we have a system, perfect system. Company provide. We're not gonna make it like our CEO. company provide everything, anything for you. You believe that, right? Michelle Walker? You believe that because our company give you free system, right? Yes. We have a Success Academy 4 times a year in the United States. In Korea, they do have every once a month. But every country is a different story. In the United States, we have a 4 times a year. And then right now we have a 4 area or 5 area runs in the Success Academy. And then we have a 1-day seminar. Then, you know, whenever we have a Success Academy, we don't have a 1-day seminar. But 1-day seminar every single month. Every single area has, you know, that 1-day seminar. Even company provide everything in the hotel, in the guest speaker, everything company provide that. Also global seminar. So if you want to attend a global seminar, then, you know, that post only, you just attend if you can. Or regional seminar, part-time seminar, company give that. If you have time, they give you. And also these days, Zoom, this is perfect to use the system for our success through the Atomy. And this is a super synergy of a United Heart. This time of this class is United Hearts. We don't talk about like my center, my group, my under my group, my center, or New Jersey people. No, this is all United States. Or either we can have like India. Last week we had a person from the India too. But if they can join this one, they could. But the time being is a little different. Maybe that's why who lives in India didn't join today. So this is like a United Hearts for help hours. Company give you. You don't need to, you know, make that happen. Other company, they have to run their own seminar. If I wanna run my seminar, I gotta pay for the hotel, every single thing. But we are so lucky because the company runs this one. All right, I am going to ask Lynn, can you read the top Napoleon Hill set? Can you read that, Lynn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
In the blue?
Yes, please.
The starting point of all achievement is desire. Keep this constantly. The pictures are.
All right.
All right, keep this constantly in mind. Weak desire brings weak results, just as a small fire makes a small amount of heat. Napoleon Hill.
Yes, thank you very much, Lynn. That's what Napoleon Hill said. The small fire make a small amount of heat. If you want to have a big heat, you have to use a big fire. So, you got to think about how you're going to do. I am going to show about that for today at the system. And then this part, I want to ask, someone, maybe Elise. Can you read the yellow part, Elise? Who's in MC today?
Sure. Yes. Success is not in the system itself. We have 8 steps of success with 8 core. It depends on how steady you are.
All right, thank you very much, Elise. This one, the system of success is over 50 years, have been verified and verified, nothing more than that. So I'm gonna talk about that 8 step of success and then 8 core and then a couple more others. So first of all, I know that some people, like I told you last week, some people is already auto sales master, maybe auto diamond master, maybe above, but they here because they are partner. So I want to ask you for like a basic. We have to stick with the basic concept. We're not gonna just step up like a 10 stair up there at the one time. No, we're gonna step at a step by step, right? So I want to tell you about the basic of a 3 month of an Atomy business. If you're willing to start success from the Atomy, I want you to be a basic 3 month, okay? I'm gonna ask you this one 16 quote, like a what, who, when, where, why, how. I wanna ask Khan, which one is the first you gotta do this one for the Atomy business? Khan Sang?
How?
How, okay. What about the next person? Maybe Mary Randall. What is up?
How?
Okay, Khan said how. What about the Mary Randall?
Why?
Why? Okay, I want to ask one more person. So Paul, what is the first to know about, this out of 6?
Definitely why.
All right. Okay, number 1 is why. But Khan, don't worry about it. You're not wrong. You are different. That's all. Okay, what is the second? Jim Majoro, Jim, what is the second?
I'm gonna have to go with what. Once I figure out why, I need to know what it is that I'm doing.
What is it?
I think it's what.
Why is the number 1 first? And then what is the second?
And then what?
Why and what? All right,
Yes.
so, okay, what? I'm gonna give you, okay, what? And then what about the third one? This is the last question I'm gonna ask.
How?
Oh, I already give you answer. Someone give me answer. I give you answer same time. All right, number 1. Why? That's what we share today, 5 people, why you should succeed through the Atomy. Why? You have to find out why you do this one. And then number 2 is what? What kind of product? What is marketing? What is that? And the third one is the how. Okay, so everybody give the right answer, maybe different thought. So I'm not saying like a wrong, difficult, no. This everybody different thought, but right. All right, first, you have to find out why. Is there a clear reason for doing the Atomy? So everybody has a clear reason, right?
Yes.
Okay, so your dream size is really important. What if you think, oh, I want to make it just $60? Then your dream size is going to be $60. So how often you want to make a $60? Oh, whenever. Then your dream is going to be whenever. You don't know when, but whenever you're going to make a $60. But your determination and your clear reason say, I am going to make a $60 every day. Then your dream size is every day over $60. But you think like, I am going to make a $10,000 a month. That's your dream size. You want to work on it. So is there any clear reason for Atomy? That is really important. And then what? What do you need to know about the succeed? To succeed? So you have to know about the principle of network marketing and the concept of network marketing. Also, we are doing the Atomy. We're not doing the Dunkin' Donuts. We're not doing anything else. We work for we are working to make our residual income for the company Atomy. That's what we have to know about the Atomy company, our CEO, as well our chairman, and then we have to know our product and the marketing plan. And then what is the vision? So you gotta know for this one. If you don't know about what is our marketing, what is our product, then how can you make $60 or $600 or $10,000 a month or more? So it depends on what you think. And the third is how to succeed. This part I am going to show you today, the 8 step and the 8 core action 5. So if you have like a clear reason to why you do the Atomy, you already find out. And then most of us here know about our product, but you gotta study more. Not study, but you have to know what kind of product help which person. Like someone needing a hemohim. I heard a lot of people testimony about the hemohim because the hemohim could help a lot of people health-wise. And then some people, they don't mind, they are staying healthy, then they might cure for the beauty part. Someone maybe not cure for the beauty, they might thinking about the personal care or so on. You gotta find out the product. So you have to know in between like why you have a reason and then what is it? What kind of product? What kind of product to help whoever. And then now I am going to talk about 8 core and the 8 step. All right. Daily inspection and the habit. That's the 8 core for everybody in this room. So you have to have a habit. So everybody who is in here love to read a book? Michelle Walker, do you like to read a book?
I do.
You do?
I do.
I know, but someone may not want to read every day. Khan, do you like to read a book?
Not really.
No, me? somehow I cannot read a book for 10 minutes.
No.
Because my eyesight is that small, word, I cannot read. My eyes started blurring, and then I have to, cover it up, close it. I cannot read. But I love to, read from the YouTube. Book to read. I just turn it on. I just read that, listening from whatever they say. So right here, I want to share for you, what about the 15 minutes every day? I'm not asking you to read 30 minutes a day. I ask you 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes are hard. What about the 10 minutes? What about the 5 minutes? Just like a one page, maybe one chapter, maybe one line. So right here, I just read a book for the Dale Carnegie's book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. So if you read a book, then your language is going to be changed, because you're not watching whatever movie. Well, like an example, if you watch a movie, if you like it, your language is going to be talk about the movie. I love to watch the musical about the Lion King. So whenever I just watch the Lion King, then I talk to people, wow, the Lion King is so great, you got to go watch it. So my language is going to be changed to Lion King. So if you read a book like this, 50 minutes a day, your language is going to be changed to inspiring. So if you read an inspired book, your language is going to be changed. If you read about the religious, your language is going to be changed to religious, right?
Right.
Yes. And then VOD watch. Also, you just put aside for our CEO, our Dr. Lee, and then our successor. Who's in Imperial Master, who's in the Royal Master, who's in the Royal Leaders Club. We have a lot of people who's in success. You just watch that movie in a video, one video a day. So we every morning while we eat breakfast, I just watched our CEO, what he say, or our Dr. Lee, what kind of he's gonna talk about today, what successor. I just watch that every single day to put aside for myself, confident for my action, and then my passion. That's why you gotta read a book at least 15 minutes a day. I'm not asking more than that. If you can read more, fine. What VOD? If you like to watch one VOD for a day, maybe just our CEO. We have a lot of the VOD from our CEO. They do have a subtitle, English or dubbing. So you just choose what you like to watch today. And then attending meeting like today, this is the highest priority, like Santa meeting, or one-day seminar, Success Academy, or Zoom. Because these days, the pandemic, we cannot meet the people at the center. Well, either we don't have any one-day seminar, but we have a one-day seminar as an online seminar. So coming Monday at the 9 p.m. in Eastern Boston time, 9 p.m. we have a one-day seminar runs by Atomy company. So you just find out what kind of seminar, what kind of Zoom meeting in the entire United States or over the other country. Check it out, and then if you're interested to find out and they attend that. And then if you're gonna do the Atomy business, and then you say, I am an Atomy business I'm doing the Atomy business to make a restaurant income. And then when you go to your, when I go to your restroom, you have other company product in your bathroom, or you are a makeup, so you use a Chanel, you name it, you have it, instead of an Atomy product. Hello, it's not right to do. In Korea, I heard one of Hyundai in a car. You may know that car, right? The owner of Hyundai, he was saying, if you are Hyundai people, Hyundai man, then you have to drive a Hyundai car because you are working with a Hyundai company. If you work for the Atomy, then you switch every single thing, whatever you see at the Atomy site, you change that. So you just 100% use a product. You just change Mart change with the main products. You use them first. Everybody do that, right? I don't think someone oh, I like this one better than that. No, yes. No, right? You use that, right? Mary? Right. Alice? Yes. 100%. Alice? Okay, so she's on mute. All right, and the customer care. you know, at the beginning, you're like your list, and then your list start to reorder to be an auto consumer. So when you do the customer care, follow through. I'm gonna talk about that in the next time too, a little couple of minutes later. Then you're gonna find out the auto consumer discovery. And then that auto consumer to change to business partner with you. So at that moment, while you're doing the customer care, you show them for vision of Atomy for yours, okay? And then show the plan, STP, so show the plan. So you show the plan to consumer and then creating the list. Like, you know, Khan is my partner. I want to share for her story for 1 second because she is still new. I want to share for her how she did it. She just be a member like for Atomy for like 3-4 months ago. And at the beginning, she doesn't know nothing about it. She just know about the toothpaste and toothbrush, right? And then after that, I just kept saying to her, invite her as a Zoom meeting. So whenever I ask her to join the Zoom meeting, she never say no. I don't have time. I don't, you know, I cannot do it. She always just join the Zoom meeting, even if a Spanish Zoom meeting, even if a Korean Zoom meeting, she just like, when I send her by mistake, she just joined that. And then all of a sudden, July 1st, she saw her, like a dealership is a special agent, she's a 300,000 PV agent herself. But she saw special agent herself. And then she take a picture and then send it to, you know, in between partner. And then what is the, you know, special agent? Why am I a special agent? And then my partner said, oh my God, you are a special agent? Even if you are 300,000 PV, what's going on? And then he called me, she's a special agent. Oh my God, she's a special agent? We didn't even expect. And then I just said to her, like, that special agent means you could challenge for the sales master, right? So we just plan for the, like, maybe you try to be like a build a system, like a customer base, and then maybe 16 to the end of the month, you may achieve, you know, challenge for the sales master. But July 10th, I see that like 1.5 million left side, 1.5 million right side. It's like bring it up, that point. So I said, wait a minute. That's when we talked to her, and then she talked to people, her partner, and then she bring more partner because she share her experience about the pain on her shoulder. So she already being an expert, and then her husband known her. She was in pain, but right now the pain is gone. I don't know about 100%, but gone. So she can talk to people like and then one day she called me like, Ohsook, I'm gonna kill you because you make myself busier than ever. Now, like last 3 days, she talked to, you know, her friend who's been a member, or, you know, who's not a member. She kept putting the member. They buy a, you know, the him and that. So she just like, I'm gonna stop right here because at that moment, like quick, everybody working together as that teamwork, and then make her self-conscious. Even myself is really like a shock. So what I mean is like show the plan to consumer, I did to her, and then make her all customer she did, and then make her business partner with me. And then I am going to success together through Atomy with her. That's the, you know, show the plan you're gonna do with your partner. And then next is gonna be consulting. All right, consulting, when you do the consulting, you for direction of a business, because who doing this one at the beginning don't know exactly what to do. So you gotta consulting with your sponsor always. You know, like every day you call them. Hey, I do this one, I do this one. You know, is that right to do? You know, I have a member. Is that all right to put it in? Consulting with your sponsor, because you need to check with the sponsor, or either you call your partner how she do it, how he do it, whether you do right or not. You gotta, you know, consulting with your partner or sponsor always for prevent to mistake. You don't want a mistake. Because you know, your sponsor, they've been already being a mistake. They learn from the mistake, so they try to guide it to you right away. So you don't want always, you know, use your sponsorship. okay? Duplicate. This is the key for the Atomy business. First of all, you stick with your sponsor and then you learn from your sponsor. Then your partner is gonna be stick with you. They're gonna learn from you. So that you educate them like down the people. So be an example for yourself. You not join the Zoom meeting, you send the Zoom meeting info to your partner and they don't join. And then you say like, oh my God, I sent it to so many people, they don't join. Think about yourself. You join the first and then you just take a picture. Hey, why don't you join right now? Because right now in here, like 50 people join right now to learn something. You gotta be exciting to give them, pass on to your partner. So you be an example, and then communication with your sponsor always. Always you got a communication with your sponsor and the partner. And then this one is that smile, always smile. When you smile, your luck's gonna be holded. When you're like a mad like this, your shape like this, then your luck's gonna be fell out. So smile, then you're gonna get that luck from somewhere to you. Okay, so everybody smile. Can I see your smile? Okay, I see a lot of people smile. Smile is good. And then greeting each other. Hello, hi Alice, you look great today. Oh, you did a great job for the MC today. Well, Marianne, wow, I love your smile. Well, Hong Nim, oh my God, I love your like background. You're so great. Just like that, giving a big compliment. And then greeting each other. Don't blame. Oh, that person never come, don't ever. All right, don't criticize them, don't complain. We just, at the beginning, in this class, I told them, we just talking positive word, but we just had a little difficult time with that journalist, which is, I feel really heartbroken, but so we try not to blame and criticism and complain for any other. So we just give them, cheer them up and then positive word each other, we just say like, we can do it together. All right, concept 5, I'm gonna share for this one, power to move the system. If you know 100% success when you know the principle and concept. All right, that I put it as stand for the self-employed business. This business is a self-employed business. So everybody has their own ID, their member ID. That is you are the like.
Can't start it because she's sharing, talking.
Yes. Okay, so.
Want to bring that up? Just go like this, and it'll bring it back.
Okay, I want to. All right, so you are treated like you are CEO. You are not an employee, you are an employer. You are CEO, okay? So you treat it as you are CEO. So like be voluntary and motivate yourself, okay, for your partner, because you are CEO for your group, all right? And then T as a teamwork business. This one is not like a virtual, like, we have a CEO, we have vice president, well, we have like workers. No, everybody is a CEO, because that's why when you go to your office, you click on my lineage, then you see your name and the under. So you are here on the top, you are CEO. So this is not for the like a top and bottom, we just like work for top. No, you don't want, you handle your business. So this is a self-employed business, a horizontal business. We just netting each other. And then you gotta be principled and oriented with the absolute positive, okay? And the education business, like today is education. We educate each other. You could educate your partner one day like me, like someone. So you just wanna be practice for the education business. So you have to learn for yourself first, and then you educate your partner, just like you. So if you think like, I know this much, your partner will know 1/3 of that. If you know this much, your partner know maybe 1/3 of what you know. So you gotta know entire information about our business to teach them. Then one day they are 1/3 of like a knowledge. It's gonna be growing because you taught them, you teach them. So this is education. So you learn. So the purpose of education is cause action. So you learn, and then, oh, I know that, you know, Atomy marketing. And if you don't do anything, the education that does not act is education that is dead. Because you're not action, nothing gonna be happen. So the purpose of education is cause action for yourself. And the P, I just put it like a promotional business, about 100% products favor. You gotta love it. I know maybe it's coffee, just an example. We're like a black coffee, you don't like it. But maybe some do. Maybe you like in a mixed coffee. So if you don't like a black coffee, you say like, oh, I hate a black coffee. No, everybody tastes different. So you may like in a mixed coffee. So like I prefer to have, like a mixed coffee instead of like I don't like black coffee. So you have to be favor and proud while you use our product. And then if you boast about the company, I just want to tell you, even I was working post office for the 30 years. I never ever say to people, my company post office. I never ever say that. But Atomy, somehow, somewhat, I said to the people, my company, Atomy. What about the Michelle Walker? How do you say about the Atomy? What do you say?
My company's.
Oh, see?
Atomy.
Yeah, see, just like me. What about the Sun Sun Jiang? What do you say about the Atomy?
My company, Atomy.
Yes, yes. Just like that. Somehow I just say like that. Like 5 years ago when I went to the Atomy tour at the bus, somehow I say like my company Atomy, which is I never say my company post office. Even I worked there for 25 years. So just you have to be proud, be an Atomy. And then you have to be proud. We have a chairman. He said, a couple days ago or yesterday when we had like a Success Academy in Korea, he said, that's what he said, I will take the lead for the success system. He still say that I'm gonna be lead for the success for Atomy family. He doesn't say, oh, I'm gonna, my like a company is growing right now, 10 years right now, $1 billion in a sales volume. I'm gonna be just sit back and then just watch you doing. No, he said, I'm gonna be lead for the success for ours. So we have to be proud. We have a success, that chairman and the product. Every single product will help anybody, everybody. And then you gotta proud for your sponsor. Sponsor will help you, sponsor will guide to you, sponsor will lead you. Better not have a mistake, okay? So you have to stick with your sponsor always. So whenever you use your sponsor as much as you can success faster than what you think. Then you will succeed, okay? And then duplication. If you do duplicate for your sponsor, then your partner will duplicate you. If you don't duplicate for your sponsor, your partner, you think your partner will duplicate to you. So we gotta do duplicate. Be a good tree. Good fruit comes from good tree. Right? Right, Michelle? So
yes.
If you're a quiet place, you don't need to unmute. So yes,
okay.
Good fruit comes from the good trees. So you have to be a good fruit because you wanna have a good fruit out of you, right? And
right.
then principle and then absolute formation and the time punctually. When we have a Zoom meeting, we have so many Zoom meetings, so we set the time. You have to consider your time is their time too. So a lot of people they don't think about their time. They just if we meet at 4 o'clock, then have to be joined at 4. But some people 10 minutes later without any saying. So that you gotta think about the time punctually for everybody. If we meet at 4 o'clock today, then 4 o'clock. Even if we're not just this room, every room, every meeting. If you have a meeting with someone, you always update news and whatever something happened, just update news and then you just meet in the same, like a perfect time for them. All right, so now I am going to talk about a step. So first of all, you have to perception yourself. That means a dream. So that dream is like you gotta think about dream. What is gonna be? All right, so I'm gonna go in like a brief of the 8 step first, and then I'm gonna be breakout. What is step 4? So the first part is a dream, your dream, using our product, and then maybe like you read a book, watch a VOD, and then attitude. You gotta think, when it's gonna be happen. So determination. You're gonna find out from the day attend the meeting, use our product to find out yourself, determination. And then now name list coming out, and they invite to the product and seminar, introduce the product to a seminar, and then show the plan, follow up, and consulting. I already talked to the 8 core, but 8 core is a daily your habit. You have to inspection for yourself. Nobody's gonna check on you like, okay, also you do the 50 minutes book to read. Okay, you didn't X out. No, you gotta check your own self for the 8 core. And then 8 step is like a kind of guidance. If you do this one over the time with the daily 8 core, then that will give you success through the Atomy. We have like a vegetable bill. So we just pay the bill. In Korean words, like a 빌빌거리다가, you know what I mean? So the bill, we try to get like a vegetable income instead of bill, okay? So now I am going to break out the 8 step. So first, dream and goal setting. This is we're gonna have August 15, 22nd, and 31st. We're gonna have a Success Academy runs by company. They ask you about the life scenario, then you can write in the life scenario. So I have a life scenario here. So I just use a life scenario every time like this. So every once a month I writing down this one. So you have to write down your dreams and the desires, what you want to achieve what. That is like a dream. And that is the first goal and the first step of success, like 8 step of success. The first one, you have to have a dream. Like a dream in a farmer's law. So let me just shut this one, stop it. And then let me ask you about that dream about it. So the farmer's law, someone owns the farm. Do they think spring? What do they think on spring? Young Sheldon, what they think about the spring, about the farmer?
Well, they want to get matches what they put it in.
All right, that's the farmer's law. So they want to harvest on fall, maybe rice, maybe
for
barley.
Themselves.
Yes,
just for themselves.
Yes. So they're gonna think of the farmers were thinking, oh, like a end of like a fall, I want to have like a 5 tons of rice. Then they have to have that ground, that land, and they have a seed. So that's the farmer's law. So farmers thinking, this year I'm gonna have that barley, or I'm gonna have like peanuts, whatever you want to have it from your land. That's your thinking. This is the same concept of the Atomy. So you have to have a dream to make something to win. So that is yours. So and then what you plant for today, for 3 years later, you're gonna see. So today, someone sit on the trees. That means 3 years ago, he planted the seed. So that's why they could have like a shade, or they could have a fruit because they planted 3 years ago for today. So I want you to seed it today for 3 years for what you got from the Atomy. That's your great dream. And then I want to go back. So how you like it? You want me to just go straight it, or you want me to give you a little bit like a give and talk? It's okay, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So next. Hold on. Okay, you are the director. And you are the main character. And you are CEO. So think about you are director in your life. That's why we call life scenario. Ohsook's life scenario. I am the director. I am the main character. Or either I call myself as a CEO. So I'm going to think about something in my brain and then play this out like a movie over and over again. Just like, oh, I want to be like an imperial master, maybe 10 years from now, then I'm going to take that memory out to live like I'm an imperial master. Maybe someone see me and someone say maybe, oh my God, she is crazy. She thinks she's an imperial master. She's crazy. No. So you are the main character, so you have to be like a main character, okay? Brain does not know reality. So you just say, take the brain, like a memory, future memory out. That's what our CEO said. Create a goal to bring you close to your dream at a little at a time. Write it down on your paper and shout it. Everything was first imagined. Just like here, this is you got your life scenario. You may watch our CEO life scenario within a balanced life. You just watch that. This is gonna be homework next one. So and then when do you want to be like a sales master? When do you want to be auto sales master? When do you want to be like a life, like a diamond? Then you're writing down. If not make it, fine. You will make the extension. And then you just like I just like suggest people have like a short-term goal, one mid-term goal, or a long-term goal. Long-term goal is sharing here, and then short-term is like I want to make like a list once one check a week, or at least 2 check a week, commission-wide. So you just writing down your house, car, in the travel, in the family, money. You can writing down, all right. And then you just like a determination, committing to change. Be proactive about choice you make. This is for you are in control. Nobody's gonna control your life. You have to be on yourself. So you have to choose yourself to make something happen. You are in control. And then be positive in thought about each situation you encounter. Because like I say, nobody's gonna be telling you what to do. We are already being adult. We are, elder. So and then that your mental attitude will determine many things. If you think you can do it, you can do it. If you think you cannot do it because you don't want to say, I cannot do it. The first person to hear that when you say, so if you say, I can do it, even if maybe time is matter, you will make that happen. And then be determined to change, give to gain. If you have like a 2 silver on your both hand, but you saw the gold or diamond right in front of that, you gotta let go one hand, make it empty, give away to gain that gold. So and then nothing to pay for the nothing. So give to gain. If you give away your time, you earn, you learn. So always be determined to change yourself, give your time to learn, to gain, okay? The decision to be successful, why? Because I have a reason. Everybody has a reason. Decision to achieve dream and goals. The Atomy system does not require money or knowledge or experience. Simply tell people about our experience, your experience, okay? To committing to change yourself. And then act like you invested about $3 million in total assets to Atomy. You just imagine yourself. I put in $3 million in that Atomy business, so I gotta make that to $3 million back to me, even if we don't pay anything, even if we save money. So just like a mindset is a CEO's decision to change into business mindset. All right. And then you have to make a decision, pay the price, like a gift to gain. Believe and see yourself through Atomy successor, and then decide that you can succeed without capital. Even for your mindset, I put it like a $3 million in total asset. Just think about that, but you don't pay anything for capital, but your knowledge and experience, you just learn from there, each other's. And then creating, after you decide, if you want to make a happen, business person, then creating the name list. This part, I think you have to be a little bit really careful that person who joined your system. After you join that, if you just tell them, oh, just be a consumer to save money, if they agree, I just want some consumer, fine. But if you put in them, and then they just be a member, and then they try to be a consumer to business person, but you're not that yet, then it's gonna be hard for them. So you gotta think about what you're gonna be, all right? So everyone, does share the good news. So like our CEO said, like the law of mind, my mind. So I just writing everybody who I know. I don't writing down for this person's gonna do the business, this person not gonna do the business, not the separate. Just I writing them everyone who I know. And then that list maybe change, but your list is your asset, okay? So this one, like I show you, like here, this is me, and the left, right. So I just want to give you a little bit like an idea. So S stands for the short distance. So you introduce your short distance first, and then often, it's like your neighborhood. Even if they are into the, they are not into the Atomy product yet, just once in a while, whenever you saw, you talk about our products. And then friendly. If they don't know about the Atomy business or Atomy products, that's why they don't buy, or they are not in, like being a member. Even that, still friendly, because they don't know about our concept of business or what products benefit. That's why they say no. Still friendly to talk to them, and then make them be a trust with you, and talk about the family. Don't talk about it like, oh hey, like be a Atomy member, be a business. No, talk about the family, how your family doing. Like this is your son and daughter, how they doing right now, especially pandemic. Are they good? They still have a job, something like that. Like this occupation, you talk about them as a occupation. And then if someone do the golf, nothing but golf, she talk about that, then you talk about the golf a little bit, just close to them. And money. So like these days, a lot of people lost their job when they stop to go to work. So money-wise, they got difficulty. So you just ask them, how you doing, money-wise. Then even if you not talk about the money-wise, they might say like, oh my God, I have a really difficult time for the money-wise. Then you just say a little bit about our concept. So just like a left group and the right group. So separate written for the friend, relatives, neighbors, social worker, and the religion. So you just like separate writing down, and then you may go for the left line, right line, and just one line for you, as of you. So just make a one straight line. You're not gonna give this one to the right side, this one to the right side. No, it's gonna be difficult for later. So just for the go straight line, right, down. And then this business for like you gotta go meet and talk about our product, to use the product, save money, then you're gonna make a commission. So I say like a GMT, go for like a USA. So go meet, talk about the Atomy product, use that, save money, make a commission. But these days we cannot go see them. They're like before. So we just introduce them to join the Atomy Zoom meeting, online seminar, something like that. Invite, sharing the vision with your vision, and the purpose is like share the product and the company vision to invite your creating list. Okay, so that, you gotta invite them to the product. And then try 100% of the product. Listen to the product lecture. You gotta know, like a hemohim, what kind of, which kind of people need a hemohim. Everybody need it, but especially someone who in like a ill disease, you may help them for that hemohim, or like a health product. And then working hours, and when you like someone say like I told you too, like I was born for the Atomy right now, I feel like that. So whenever you meet, whoever you talk over the phone, whoever you see, talk about Atomy product. When you open your mouth, you're like a shop or your store, your business start to open. So you just like talking to them, because this is a word of mouth. Invite to basic business concept. Someone just joined that, and then you're not gonna talk to them like $100,000 a month you could make it. No, little at a time. Little at a time. Whatever they need, whoever they need, just give them little at a time. Someone may be interested for they're making money. Then you may talk about a little bit more, but you always work with your sponsor, and then invite with the product, with the system, and then show the plan, showing the plan. Brief introduction. You're not gonna talk to them like a full story. You just talk less. Even if you call, you don't talk about this business. Let them join the Zoom meeting and then talk about it. And company information, just company. Our company is what is it, like a platform business. Even our CEO the other day, he said he is gonna make a personal platform business. You have to find out what is about the personal platform business. Okay, you learn from your YouTube, because that's great. We never thought about in a personal business, personal platform business for Atomy. So I'm gonna talk about maybe next time if I have a chance. And the product is like a message, absolute quality and price. You guys have to know for that company information, that is that. And the business description in the system. So marketing plan is like a simply unlimited level of saving. Vision is a restore income. That's the show the plan. So when people is gonna be starting to do the business, why, then you have to show that. And then make a story of yours, 5 minutes, what 10 minutes, what 30 minutes, about Atomy product, about Atomy marketing, about your vision. Like an example, Michelle Walker, if you meet one person at the elevator is just maybe like a 30 seconds. You're gonna be out in the elevator. So that 30 seconds, you gotta talk to them for like first seeing them. How you gonna say that? Mute. You unmute. You gotta do the unmute. No, you unmute. I cannot hear you.
Oh, okay. I just have to do it very quick and be to the points, because I have a very limited time.
Okay.
Just try to keep the key things.
Yes, that's why like I just asked Michelle. So just like you have to have like a 30-second story. What is that to me? So you just give them like a little bit of information to them because of 30 seconds you have with them. So that's why you have to make a story of your 30-second story, 1 minute, depend on that the other person have a time. So you have to have that. And then brief, think about what you can, and give and help them through Atomy product, and then financial free and time free through Atomy. So you got to think about what is the benefit for them, all right? And the follow through. So this is make sure to see how your customer and the partner are doing right now. So like myself, the follow-up is like a follow-up care is like the flow of the blood through your blood vessel for your body. That follow-up. If you make sure that person to know about right direction to use the skincare or use our detergent, whatever, you just give them follow-up with the follow-through. Follow-through is a little bit more benefit, more information. And the checkup. You just just do not just sell once and forgot. Don't do that, because they just be a member, or they just use our product, maybe couple. So just like you always check with your partner. And then do not just tell once and then they assume they know everything. Okay? So you have to follow your partner, because they just baby. Even baby, if they want to walk 3,000 times, they fell and stand up back and forth, then they can start to walk. Same as your partner too. You gotta teach them every single things. And then do not just think they know everything. They don't know. All right. And the follow-up makes partner successful. If you follow up well, your partner success easier than what you think. Consult and communicate with your partner sponsor for progress. Check with your sponsor and next meeting plan. You always stick with your sponsor. All right, sponsors, they already had a lot of experience, so they will guide it to you. So you have to learn what they're gonna guide it to you. They're not gonna give you wrong direction. They're gonna give you best way. Okay, and then this is most people say when they be a member, I don't know many people. It's okay. But you started to use yourself. Well, I have registered many people, but no revenue. Your partner may say that. Well, yeah, I am having trouble registering people because they never register the people. So you got to teach them. I have many registered people, but it's stagnant. So you got to teach them what they need to do. No need to make the same mistake of what you did. So you teach them for your partner. If you didn't think, if you didn't ask or assume, they don't know either. So you always check on them, all right? And then do it with a Euler's law. That Euler's law is like A and B and C. So B is as you are bridge. A is your sponsor and the C is your customer. So you always bring the customer C as to your A. And then when you say to your A as of your sponsor about the C, oh, she work at the post office and so she looking for something for the skincare, just like that. And then to A, and then you, the one who talked to C. Oh, I have a great sponsor. She lives in New Jersey. She's coming here to see me. So I just asked her, that's A, who lives in New Jersey. I asked her to meet you. So please listen. Open your minds that bigger than ever. Listen to her because she has no time, but I was begging to come here to see you. So you just promote your sponsor A to C. It's not a C is bigger than A, all right? So a lot of people had a mistake. Oh my God, the C is if you talk well, then she's gonna do this business, so then we're gonna be jackpot. So you have to say like that, then the A is like, oh my God, how can I say that? So you have to, you gotta promote to C, okay? When your magnet gets stronger through the system, your partner gets stuck, all right? And then like I told you, the tree can only be as good as a seed it came from. Duplicate and repeat. Teach and replicate in a step of success. If maybe your business not properly working, then you gotta go back to number one and then start it all over again for yourself. Then you know where is the mistake. You're gonna find out yourself, okay? And then keep the principle. Do your job like a CEO. Stick to the basic. So if you stick with the basic, then next step's gonna be strong to grow. And then be an example, inform, and then let them try, and then compliment. And then before, like I always think about me, before I duplicate, I just think about one to we start the business grow. So I hope you guys find out, all right? And then, like this kid say, never give up. So, okay, everybody say, never ever give up. Okay, everybody, okay, everybody do the unmute.
Never give up.
Never ever give up.
Never ever give up.
Give up.
Never ever give up.
Ever give up.
Never ever give up.
Thank you very
Never
much.
ever give up.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I just want to tell you guys, I am processing the success journey. So